Morning.
Morning.
It's very wet and wild outside again this morning. It's like this never-ending winter is continuing, although it is supposed to be quite mild again today. The showers will last for the most part of the day. In fact, actually, this morning we might even see some sunshine break through. It's the evening again when it's going to get very, very wet again. Heavy, persistent showers expected and top temperatures today of 15 or 16 degrees. There's apparently some heat wave coming as well, but
Yeah.
not sure when that's going to actually hit us.
Later in the week, I heard it's supposed to get very warm, so we'll maybe check that out later on in the show today. I wish I'd seen your video before I left the house this morning.
Why? Oh, right, yeah, because it was wet, is it?
I put
Did you get
I
soaked?
put the poor cat out.
Ah.
I don't know. I looked out and I was like, I don't know what the weather is going to be like
Well,
today.
for the next few hours, she should be okay, but
Okay.
it's this evening definitely is going to be the wettest
Okay,
of the
so
day.
if
Yeah.
I work late today. The cat gets it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to then
There's
watch
zero
the cat.
chance of that, so the cat's fine. Right, we've got a busy show between now and 9 this morning. Some of the trends today on Twitter, Ant McPartlin is trending. He was in court yesterday and he was charged £86,000 sterling in his drink drive case. That's a lot, isn't it?
It's the highest ever in the UK history.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
It's not a lot
yeah.
for him, though.
No, I think he's on 130 grand a week. Somebody
A
broke
week.
it down. Yeah.
a week.
So that's his Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Imagine
That's what that is.
130 grand a week. So he's like a Premiership footballer, really.
Yeah.
So yes, he was charged that he's put off the road as well for 20 months, but we haven't heard the end of that story. Back to the Joy was on TV as well, some reaction to that. So did you see it, Andy?
I didn't. I know that there was a documentary. Was it 1997, I
Yeah.
think, or 96 or something like that, when
Yeah.
RT broadcast about a documentary on Mountjoy Prison. So
Yeah.
what is it? 21 years later, they went back in again. Is it?
Yeah, so it was a very watched documentary in 1997. I think it was a 4-part by Donald Taylor Blackwell. He's gone back into the Joy to see how things have changed. And I didn't see it, but a lot of reaction to that online this morning. Claire Byrne Live as well, always on Tuesday mornings, is trending too. Dermot Bannon was on last night, talking about difficult clients.
Oh, right. Okay.
And Harry Styles live on tour Dublin is also trending, and that's because Harry Styles was in Dublin last night. And was anyone there? We'd love to know how it was. That's also trending today.
In the paper this morning, there's a picture of Dennis O'Brien on the front page of the Times Ireland edition. Watchdog is to blame for INM leaks, says O'Brien. Russia has hacked into millions of computers is also on the front page. And this is very sad. Baby found dead in car boot after mother goes to hospital. This happened in Offaly. It's on the front page of the Times Ireland edition this morning. The Examiner says money is not why Ulster players were sacked. Rugby boss Jackson and Olding unlikely to play again for Ireland. McGrath predicts 8th appeal will carry 60-40 is also on the front page. And Eamon Fitzmaurice, there is no them and us, says Kerry boss Eamon Fitzmaurice. He was on Terrace Talk last night, and some of the papers have picked up on some of the bits he spoke to Tim Moynihan about last night. It was a good interview, actually, and that will be podcast as well. The Irish Times this morning then says INM should be run for O'Brien and Desmond on their front page, and May refuses to rule out further military action against Syria. And the Irish Mirror says a man has been arrested in connection with the Wicklow hit and run which left 17-year-old Tara Houlihan in a critical condition. A man handed himself into Bray Garda Station yesterday evening. And again, the rugby story is on the front page of the Mirror. Head of Ulster Rugby Shane Logan explains why Paddy Jackson and Stuart Olding's contracts were revoked by the IRFU. We mentioned on yesterday's video that Clermont were the favourites to sign Paddy Jackson. They've now since, in the last 24 hours, distanced themselves from it as well and said that they have no interest in signing the former Irish out half. So
We were saying as well in the office this morning that probably Claremont might have had interest, but when they realised the reaction, could be South Africa for the boys, I'd say.
I'd say so, yeah. I was listening to a guy on a radio show yesterday who said that the further away they go, the less likely this is to follow them, in the sense that it's always going to be hanging over their heads. But if you went to Australia or New Zealand or somewhere like South Africa, it's probably not going to carry as much weight as England or France, which is basically only around the corner from us. So, I don't know. Keep an eye on this space. Watch this space for more details on the two boys. But those were the main stories today in the papers this morning.
Are you a fan of spicy food, Andrew?
I would be. I have to admit now, I probably wouldn't. Yes, I would eat spicy food, but like really, really hot spicy food now probably would make me cry, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah.
So something with
I
a little
would
bit of
though,
heat. I hate really spicy food.
Yeah.
Like, I hate when you take a mouthful of it and you can't taste anything
And
after that.
you're just like,
yeah.
oh.
You're like, milk.
Yeah.
I always have, do you have milk when you
I've had,
spicy
food? I know people have given that advice. It hasn't really worked for me, but
okay.
yeah.
Well, the reason I'm asking you is because scientists have found that women fancy men more after eating spicy food.
So what? You go and have a curry and they're like, oh yeah.
Ooh, Andrew, I never looked at you in that way before.
Probably
From the toilet seat.
probably because your eyes are watering in tears and your face is burning,
And are more likely to be interested in pursuing a relationship with that man after they've had spicy food. So, Early on in a relationship, don't bring her for an Indian, I would say.
Well, why not?
She'd be looking across from you thinking, oh my God, I'm going to marry him.
Oh, okay, yeah, no,
Have his babies.
Actually, sorry, that makes.
And he's looking
perfect
across
sense.
at her going, wow, I'm really not sure about her.
Yeah, this is a 1 date deal, and she's like, I can't wait to pick out the ring. And what date will we do? A summer or a winter wedding?
Oh.
Yeah, actually, I was watching you on the TV box yesterday talking about the cost of weddings. My God,
Yes. Yeah.
it's ridiculous stuff.
£800, €800 per person on average.
And then
wedding.
I saw you talking about you went on a hen party that cost you £600. I
Yeah.
actually remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
Ridiculous stuff altogether.
£600. I could have gone to Lanzarote for a week.
Absolutely, you could have gone
Twice.
on a sun holiday. Anyway, so spicy food, yes or no? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Are you somebody who maybe is a bit conservative and just sticks to what you know?
Yeah.
I have to admit, I do tend to eat. I eat a lot of food, but
Yeah.
I don't experiment enough. I tend to experiment with the foods I know. Do you know what I mean?
So yeah, I know.
So if I go to a restaurant and there's something on it that I don't even know how to pronounce, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to get that.
Nah. So does spicy food put you in the mood for love? Or the jacks? What are the other? Right, we better go because we're live in 2 minutes here on Radio Kerry. And if you'd like to leave a comment here, you can do so, which some of you are already doing. Morning, everybody. Or you can request a song or whatever you want to do by texting or WhatsApping us now on 083 300 3300.
Gonna make some coffee. Have a good day, guys. Morning.
Morning.